All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another Oktoberfest beer, and this one comes from the Left Hand Brewing Company, and they're out of Longmont, Colorado, and this is their Oktoberfest, the 2019 release. So this is a Märzen-style Oktoberfest that comes in at 6.6% alcohol by volume, 24 IBUs in the time of review. I don't know exactly how old this can is, but it does have a best by date of November 26th of 2019, which is about 2 months away from the time of this review. So we should be good. So yeah, this is one of the few Oktoberfest beers I'm reviewing this year that I've never had before. I've always seen it on the shelf. I've never grabbed it. I'm always grabbing different Oktoberfest other than this one for some reason. I don't know why. I really like Left Hand, especially their nitro beers, but they make some pretty good beers outside of that, and I just never grabbed this one. So here we are. 6.6, a little bit bigger than your typical Oktoberfest, but you know, should be all right. Let's give it a crack here. Give it a pour into the hashtag proper glassware and go from there. I'm gonna pour it all. You know, I rarely pour the entire beer, and you guys notice I usually go about 2/3 of the way, maybe like 3/4. We're going the entire pour today. So yeah, that pours out like a typical Märzen that has a really deep orange amber color, almost like copper color, a little bit of rust color in there. Definitely a little bit of chill haze on there. Darker as you get to there. It's like orange on the outside, more amber in the middle. Has about a half finger of this light tan cream colored head. Looks pretty creamy. Looks nice. Looks like a really nice beer in general, but Oktoberfest, sure. Let's get a nose. Ooh, that's nice. Big toasted, just white bread nose. Really toasty malt character, this one. A little bit of like a floral spice component to the hops. A touch of citrus, like a slight, really soft lemon pith. Touch of nuttiness as well. It actually smells really well balanced in the aroma, getting a big like toasted white bread malt character, but that's like offset by the floral spicy hop component, a little bit of soft citrus tones. And that's accentuated by like a nuttiness to the malt character as well. Yeah, it smells like pretty damn good Märzen. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. Really like the malt character in this. Oh, that's nice. I really dig this. Wow. There's a richness. And there's a complexity to the malt character that's really cool. Very inviting. So right up front, tons of just like I said, complex malt character. I didn't get much caramel in the nose, but nice caramel, like caramel toasty malt character. Caramel, toasted white bread, a little bit of nuttiness, a touch of honey. Right up front, just like kind of hits you, and it's like, wow, really malt forward. But as soon as it hits mid-palate, there's this really sharp, but not astringent, just like a sharp, like it just bursts through the door. It's like, here's a spicy hop character. Yeah, spicy hop character right halfway through the palate. That blends beautifully together with the sweeter, rich, toasted malt characters. Just great cohesiveness. Shout out to Paul. And as it finishes semi-dry with a residual, ever so slight residual, spicy floral hop character. There is some sweetness as well, but this is cool. I've said this a couple times in my reviews so far for the Oktoberfest. Like, this one just has a uniqueness to it. I always just thought, oh, here's an Oktoberfest, very similar. A lot of these I'm drinking, there is complexities and there's differences between, even with just within the style, which you expect. I mean, like, not all IPAs are the same. Why would all Oktoberfest Märzen styles be the same? They're not. And I'm definitely realizing this at this point. 6%, the body's like straight up medium body, which is really nice. It's crisp. It finishes relatively clean. Like I said, a little bit of that spicy floral hop character on the back, but relatively clean. And it's just really easy to drink. Like, I'm liking the complexity to this one. I feel like this is the best of both worlds. Like, if you're somebody that drinks craft beer because you love the complexity and you love all the flavors, I think you would dig this one. But also, if you just want an easygoing Märzen-style Oktoberfest, I think you would enjoy this one as well. I am feeling a little bit of the booze, not on the palate, just like kind of in the chest, which is weird, 6.6%. Like, I can probably recall on one hand this year the amount of beers that I drank that are like sub 7% that I could pick up the alcohol in any aspect, and I'm getting a little bit. I'll let you know this is a bigger Märzen each one. I don't think I could drink a ton of this. I think a couple, maybe 2-3 cans, I'd be done. from the ABV, but also just the richness of this beer and just the fact that it's just, I feel like this is more of a sipping Märzen than it is an actual just like pounding it out, which is interesting because you don't see too many like that. Wow, yeah, this is one of my favorites so far this year. Rating on the Oktoberfest 2019 release from Left Hand, I'm going to give it stylistically a 4.5 out of 5. This is one of the better ones I've had this year, especially of the American brewed ones. It's really, really unique, but I really dig the complexity and the richness to the malt character. It's really cool. But as far as like personal preference, I can't go much higher than a 4 out of 5. But if you guys know me, a 4 out of 5 when it comes to Oktoberfest is like a 4.5 out of 5 for any other style. I mentioned this, like Märzen styles. Well, Oktoberfest in general, whether it's a fest beer or Märzen, not my favorite styles. But I will say this: there's a truck outside and it's going by. But I will say this: I think for me personally, I've kind of turned the corner this year. It's not my favorite style, but I do think that each year I'm probably going to pick up a half dozen of them and just drink them in September into October and just enjoy the ones that I drink, just because it's the season. I'm not a seasonal drinker, but I think for these, I definitely will buy them each year when the season permits, and I'm just going to enjoy them. So yeah, Oktoberfest 2019 Left Hand, 4.5 out of 5 for style, 4 out of 5 for personal preference. Really good beer, value and availability. $9.99 a 6-pack in my area for this, so under $2 a can, like a whatever, $1.67 a can. And availability, if you get Left Hand, this should show up. It's shown up every single year that I can recall Left Hand being in my area, which has been well over 5 years now. I always see it, never picked it up. I picked it up this year, and I'm probably going to pick it up again, maybe next year or the year after. All depends. But yeah, it's a damn good beer. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another Oktoberfest beer and another beer review in general. Until the next one, cheers.